Okay, so this is a kind of, I'd say, in-depth guide to Eliza. Um, I've had people like request me, it's like asking me that they're struggling with using her and also at the same time and how to go against her. Um, so I'm gonna, explain it. I'll try to explain it thoroughly for you. This will be mainly for people that want to use her because obviously she's my main. Um, okay, I'm probably going to use Devil Jin as a second because I need him to show like a what's it? I'm really crap with my words at the moment. That one of the things that I'm going to show you that she can get punished with, which not many people know except from really high tier ranked people. This has happened to me quite a lot. Well, not quite a lot, like not that much, but it happens occasionally, and if they do that, it manages to almost, it creates an impact to me that I'm like, oh, I should turtle away and try and think more of my actions. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna say that most of her, well, not most of her kit, some of her kit are cancelable, so like these special moves, most of them you can get cancelled into. Same with EX. You can cancel with like a jab, like a 1. You could do twice. That's not cancelable. 2-2 is cancelable, like that. So 1-1 or just 1. Yeah, a crouching 1 as well you can do, which adds a lot of pressure, as you can see, and then you can like mix it up. Do like something like that, or hold on, trying to get it down now. So you can go into that and it will catch people off. Crouching 3 is cancelable as well. This can go into like that and basically do that. This is hard to explain. Yeah, so one thing which I learned when you're at the wall is that if you're doing this, like, hold on, let me just set to the wall quick. Wall, right, so you do 1 into dive kick, and not that, 1 into dive kick, can't do it, and then crouching 3 into that, it would, they can't block it for some reason, so, oh shit, whoops, I can't do it now for some reason. See, they can't block it, and then you could do a wall combo, which takes up almost half the health. So, yeah, her cancels are her main gimmick because of like the sole reason that most people would have a tough time handling it. What I usually tend to do is cancel with like a downfall with 1+2, which is her tech grab, which is not that. It's a pretty good grab, but it's not her best one. Her best one is like just 1+3, because of the reason that if you take damage, you can't heal it back, but with Eliza you can gain a little bit back. Which no other character has, so that's pretty good. With this move, it's probably one of her best in her kit because of the reason that it's like a 12 frame, 13 frame startup. And it's just a general really good move. So yeah, what I tend to do, what I used to when I was at like brawler, like to start off with, is that I would do a jab, not like that. So I'd do a jab and then, wait, hold on, because I haven't done it in a while. Like that. It does the same damage as, let's just say, that. I just felt like this version helps me a lot because it's one less hit. If I wanted him to get to a wall just about instead of like in front of it, so let's just say if I was here, I could do, oh crap, sorry, this is taking long. Oh crap, set at the wall, whoops. This is my first video of actually doing my voice, so yeah. So I could do that, and then I would end with like a wall combo, which is back 4, and then quarter circle back 4 to do a dive kick, so like that. Oh yeah, her back 4 is cancelable as well, so like that. The wall combo would be back 4 into circle back 4 into back 4 and then a quarter circle back 2, which is square is 1, triangle is 2, X is 3, which is PS4 notation, and circle is 4. So like let's just say if I did that, I could go right, just basically do that. If I did that and then, oh crap, wrong wall. Hold on, let me just try and get them at the wall. There we go. That does quite a lot of damage. What else needs to be explained? Her launches would be back plus 1, 2, 1 plus, no, not 1 plus, 3 plus 4, so that's square, X and triangle, no, X and circle I mean. What I used to tend to do is do that, like just do it while standing 1, no not while standing 1, while standing 3. While standing 3 is a combo launcher, but it's not that good as you can easily get punished for it. So like, if, let's just say I'm with it here, look how big of a time I've got to miss. I'm not I can't get stuff down because I'm like trying to remember stuff as I go along. There's also a bloody drive, which this is a combo that I know, which you'd end up with like something like that, which is for basically wave dash notation, which is forward, neutral, down, down, forward. But it's basically, I do it as a wave dash notation, but it's different. It's basically, yeah, it basically is a wave dash notation, so basically this. Her keeping out tool would be quarter circle forward 2. Quarter circle 1 isn't that great. It's more good for when people are charging at you, but at the same time this is the same thing. I don't really see a use for that one. If you have 1 bar, you can do that, which is forward, forward. So basically this notation, and you can EX the last part into a moon glide, so like this, like that for example. Like this would be the actual notation, which looks tricky, but it's kind of easy to get down as you do it. So like I would, with that I would do free like that kind of move, because that puts them in the air and, you know, screws them. So it's a good move. When people like steering clear and whatnot, you would mainly want to do that move as well, as because of the reason that many people don't expect this. So I would do that basically, which is running 3 into back 1, 2, 4. With the 1, 2, 4 thing, which is why I brought Devil Jin out, is hold on. Let me just set him as repeat action. Hold on, let me just record. It's like, let's just say that. Basically, I forgot to start recording. Alright, okay. So basically, he'll be doing that. Oh crap. How am I gonna get this down? Yeah, the 4, the 4, which is the last bit where she slams down with her foot. That is easily dodged with what's it? A sidestep into the background from the right side. So if you're on the right side, it would be them sidestepping left, so up, and then basically into the background. I'm going to show you this properly because it won't work for some reason. Hopefully this isn't going to take too much time. It's a really, like, not many people would do it, but it's one of those things that if people know, it will be, it's a very large problem, because with the back 1, 2 notation, that since it's a really good launcher, it's not a true launcher, so people would have to go for a hit or just do something wrong. Right, okay, so I'm gonna get her to record. Oh crap. So like that. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. It's really hard to get the sidestep down, but it is sidesteppable. See, like that. For left side where I am, it'll be into the foreground. But for the right side, it'll be into the background. So it'll be a reverse clockwise notation for the left. The reason why the last hit for that move is so good is because of the fact that some people don't expect it, so they would go for a hit after the second notation if they're not launched, and because you're in the air and you're going to do a third hit, you would get a counter hit, like extra damage for it, which it's good for like chipping away damage and whatnot, but if you overdo it, then people would realise and go, okay, it's easily punishable. Pardon me. It's not that easily punishable, because if they block it, they're in a while standing stance. So they'll be because it's an airborne like overhead hit, they'll have to crouch down to like kind of block it. It's a mid to launch. Or yeah, it's a mid to launch to hit. So it would just basically just be holding back to block it. The main punishes for Eliza would be also that's a panic move as well to do this one. And then oh crap, I missed it. Her good pokes. She's her playstyle first off is a very high risk, high reward, but at the same time it's very pressuring. So like you'll do that, whatnot, into like let's say that. Oh crap. Into let's say that. Yeah, her good pokes are like 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 4, because of the reason that if they go for a hit for the third hit, then they get counter hitted. So like let's just say, hold on, trying to get out of the range of this. Oh, okay, hold on, I forgot to. Oh no, just the 4 is also the 4 is the counter hit version. So if you hit them with it, let's just say that, and then you can go into DP and basically that. Her good punishes, which is this is also a good poke slash punish, which is back 2 and then 3. However, it starts high. Which is quite bad. So if they're ducking and you go for it, you can get like punished in that small segment. But because the second hit's a middle, it can catch also people off as well. It can also be delayed like that. Which the second hit is counter hit like that. And you can just do stuff like that. I haven't really got a combo for that, except from like kind of that deal, which at the end it'll be kind of that deal. She also, her other punishes are down forward 1 and then 2. It's like her down forward 1's also a good poke, to trying to get people caught a little bit in a what's the word, like if they go and do something, you're still going to hit them first because they're at a disadvantage from frames. What else? This move, which is a down forward 3, is it's quite good because it's short. It closes the range between you, so that you could be over here. Like you could start the match, let's just say from here, and you'll manage to hit them. But however, it also floats a little bit when she gets off the ground right at the start. So you can. It has a low crush property, which is quite good. Another move is her back 3-4, which is that if they block it, then it pushes them back. So then if they went for a punish, they would whiff a little bit, unless they like lunged, but not many people do that. What else? Back 4, if you land the back 4, like for this move, you can then go into a wave dash notation 1, which is her normal DP. She has 2 DPs, which is like her Dragon Punch, which is that version and that version. And then she has a third one as well, which if you have a bar, you can do that. Which this, not that, this is the worst move in the game, in my opinion. Never use it. What's it? The Dragon Punch, that version, is really good as Hold on, let me just tell him to like just do a punch, just like that. Like try and get it down there. See, like it has invincible frames at the start. However, let's just say, right, Devil Jim, stop. Let's just say if you was here, oh, not there, and you miss the first hit, then you haven't got an invincible frame. Some people at lower levels, or people that don't know her, like never faced her before, they would think that's done, and then they'll get hit by the next 3 hits. But never throw this out unless you're on like low health, or you know, if they're on low health and you think this amount of damage is going to kill them. If it's counter hit, it would, oh crap, if it's counter hit, if I can get it now, it does the same, I think, damage, I believe. No, it does 1 more damage, which is weird, I don't know why, but it's a very good move. Akuma has the kind of the same deal. He has 1 invincibility frame move. The only people that have it is Eliza and Akuma. I don't know Akuma, and he's really weird to use, so I'm not going to try and learn him. But I might try to, maybe as well in the future. What else? Yeah, so I've covered her launches, which is that, down forward 2 plus 2 and 3. This is a true combo, so if they don't block the first hit, then they can get the hit with the second. It's like an example for that, and like while standing 1 into DP1. This is kind of tricky to get off. It's a good move to use, especially that this has range. Like you can be from there and you manage to hit them. Like she kind of she doesn't have any. Oh, pardon me. She doesn't have any like launches from jumping. She has kind of like a Street Fighter jump thing where she could be like that into. This isn't a true, by the way. It just kind of adds damage to it. So let's just say I could do that. Oh crap. I didn't even get it, did I? Yeah, it would do quite a lot of damage, but I don't tend to do that because I'm kind of worried that I'll get caught in something. I'm going to try and see how much damage it does actually in Rage. That was too far ahead then. Here I'm going to do that into. Yeah, so like it added on to that. That's 103 damage, which is quite a lot. That move, if you manage to get the 2 hits in, I would say recommended to go for her Bloody Drive, which is quite hard to do, in my opinion. It's this notation, so it would be, it uses 2 bars, so yeah, it's quite good. Also, if they block it, it's safe because they get knockback, which is quite useful because some people, they will try and go forward and attack you straight after it, and they'll just miss. Which is quite funny. She has 1 stance, which is her Moon Glide, which is that. You can do like a few things with this, so you can it's like a zoning tool, so you can do into like a kind of Falcon Punch kind of deal, which is what I call it. You can go into her double tap forward 3 to 4, which instead of doing the double tap forward, you could just shorten, like, you know, have more range. This is mainly for the double tap 3 and 4 is mainly for when they're like, you feel that they're going to be running at you or they're near your face and whatnot. While for that version, it's mainly for if they're at, like, away from you, but you know you can get it. This move, however, is it's good, but it's bad at the same time as it's a high. So if you, like, if they duck it, then you're just gonna whiff it massively and they can punish it quite easily. What's it? What else? Oh yeah, one move that I tend to, it's like a guilty thing that I have, which is to do down 4, which is a good move. I think it's like 14 frames, I believe. I can't remember. If it's counter hit, it does launch like that, which is quite good. I'm gonna see if I can get. Oh crap! There's 2 versions of this combo that I have. So like it was down 4 into wall rising 2 into like a crouch kind of down 3 into quarter circle back 1. So it'd be like this basically at the start, and then you'd go into wave dash into like jab 1, and then like, so let me just demonstrate it. You get like a free jab there, which is quite useful. Or if you want to use a bar, you can go do that, which is quite good because it does like quite a lot of damage. So yeah, it's quite good. The quarter circle down 4 is a very good move in my opinion, but however, if it gets blocked, then you'll be punished because it staggers you a little bit. It's like martial law stagger, but nowhere near as bad. And you can blatantly see that like martial law gets staggered, but with her, it's not that difficult. Slash, it's not that easy to see at the same time. If that makes sense. Yeah, so this move is really good. This move's really good. That's good as well because it does normal damage. This move is also good because it goes, that goes into high, so it's quite alright. But if they block it, then you know you can get punished. However, this one, it goes into high into a middle, so people can, you know, if they're ducking it, then they're going to get hit by the second hit. What else? I don't know. Trying to think now. I can't be asked to do the sample combos. One thing is, do not do her 10 hit as well. This, wait. I can't get it down now. So basically that, don't do that because of the reason that the last bit you will whiff massively. If you've managed to hit all of it somehow, like I think if you're behind them, I don't know why. Oh, he's guarding, that's why. So let's just say you'd kind of whiff it a little bit. Like you see they only said 6 hits even though I did all of it. So don't ever do the 10 hit, only do like the start. And yeah, she has 3 grabs, which is down forward 1+2, which is one of her good ones. Her best one is forward 1+3, and then there's which is 2+4. 2+4. Every grab in the game that does 2+4 will switch you onto the other side. So you'll be on the right side if you're on the left, and vice versa. What else? She can, like, what's the word? She doesn't have that many safe moves, so you kind of have to take risks in a sense, and try and don't be predictable as well. This is also a good poke move. Her down forward 4 is a good poke. Her good punish is this, as I said earlier, the good poke. The reason why is because it goes middle to high, and it's down forward 1 into 4. Yeah, so hopefully I've covered most of her things. So yeah. This was the end of our thingy. Yeah, this is basically, hopefully I've covered every single thing, like basics. I didn't explain frames and stuff because that would have been too technical, and I'm still getting used to the game even though I just hit the end of today. I like this game, but what's it? I started taking Tekken seriously. I started to Tekken 4 and whatnot, and yeah. So hopefully this in-depth guide, as I would say, is helpful.